Out by the barn where the stories grow, under the sun where the warm winds blow. A sanctuary where the hearts unite. Come join the love in the golden light. Love lives here where the open skies sing. Every soul finds a place to cling. Join us today, feel the warmth inside, in the Barnside chat where the love won't hide. Whispers of care in the gentle breeze, laughter that dances among the trees. Every life matters, every heart's a flame. Together we gather, no one's the same. Love lives here where the open skies sing. Every soul finds a place to cling. Join us today, feel the warmth inside, in the Barnside chat where the love won't hide. Love lives here where the open skies sing. Every soul finds a place to cling. Join us today, feel the warmth inside, in the Barnside chat where the love won't hide.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Barnside Chat. My name is Derek.
My name's Andrea.
And I am the full moon ritual scheduler.
I am the chief hoof inspector. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of that.
I was howling at the moon this past week. It was a full moon. How are you? Let us know in the comment feed how you're doing, where you're tuning in from. The comments are starting to flood in here. Oh, we got New York time. We got New York with Alyssa. Hello, all the way to New York. We've got Claire. Claire's from England, isn't she? Sheffield, actually.
I think
it's
so.
coming to my memory. I
twins.
do have a tiny memory. Hello to Sharon. Oh, Sharon, they won. Yeah, they won a mystery box last week.
Ottawa. I was there recently.
What were we doing in Ottawa?
Visiting a chicken sanctuary.
Oh, of course you were.
What else would I do there?
Did you have any unattended baggage to
don't
claim?
worry about it.
Yeah,
don't worry
right.
About it.
Exactly. Welcome everybody on today's Barnside Chat. This is what we're going to cover.
Ooh, VIP open house. It was 2 days ago.
Yeah, I know. These days have just been...
I feel like it just happened. It was incredible. We're going to give some updates on that. We have some resident and facilities updates. New resident alert.
Whoop, whoop.
Not the same as last week.
We'll have to see. And then we're going to cover the Magic Rainbow Bag. We didn't get to the Magic Rainbow Bag last week. The program, we had so much excitement going on and a lot to share with you.
A lot of excitement today, too.
So let's start out with the VIP open house. There was...
Let us know if you were here.
Yeah, there's a reason to blow up that big pink piggy. This pink piggy, we used this in the Pride Parade.
Yes.
And this was the perfect occasion to put up the pink piggy.
Millions of people saw her.
Millions of people literally did see that pink piggy flying through the streets of Toronto. But now it's there's the picture.
She's taking a nap. It's really hot out.
So we had a VIP open house for monthly donors and for special donors of the Fields of Dreams campaign, which actually got us here on the ground. We had all sorts of plaques and dedications. There was the beautiful fairy hog mother installation, which is this really big wind chime, and then there is a very big plaque. It's actually, I took a picture of the plaque before coming out here, and then I forgot to load it here on the screen for you. So you'll have to wait till next week and we'll show you that plaque. But there's so many names on these plaques. It's great to feel all the love and get them all in. And then here, Andrew, which ones are these? Do you remember these plaques?
Yeah, that was the scanner, Esther scanner on the right. The middle was the Indiegogo, and then the one on the left is the most recent.
Yeah, Sanctuary Circle,
yes.
Guardians, and...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the three.
There's a group of 3, but we'll be
Oh,
posting
it's momentum.
pictures
Yep.
of those plaques so everybody
To see your
can
names.
check it out. And don't point out any spelling errors. That stuff is engraved in metal.
Hopefully there's none.
We had lots of eyes on it, so there better not be any mistakes on it. So it's great to see the plaques, feel all the love from the Fields of Dreams campaigns and campaigns past. We're still unpacking.
Yes.
We're still unpacking. Where are we in the unpacking process?
Animal care is unpacked. I think Kevin still has some things to unpack.
Okay, yeah. The loft, the basement of this barn behind us is where we have a lot of storage. And when we moved, we put everything into totes and bins, and so it's all behind us.
We're mostly
unpacked. Every week we'll be unpacking a little bit and a little bit. I thought that we could put zip ties on the totes.
Yeah.
Because
they have those.
Yeah, they've got clamps, but I was thinking like zip ties on them so that if they're not opened in a year, that we really evaluate what's in those bins and, why we're keeping these things. So it's time to get organized.
Yard sale.
Yard sale. Great idea. So during the VIP tour, Kevin was there. You were there too, Andrew.
Yeah.
We had Kathy and Lynn from the board of directors teams, and we had volunteers, and we had also donors that showed up. And Kevin and his team, they installed a new fire pit.
Looks so nice.
Did you see it?
Yep.
Yeah, looks
so
great.
Nice.
Do you remember when these bricks came about? Do you remember when the bricks came about?
Was it Summer Sparkle last year?
Was it Summer Sparkle or Fields of Dreams? I can't. Or Homeward Bound. Homeward Bound.
My
Homeward Bound.
There's so many.
But we had a whole bunch of people that wanted to get their names engraved on these bricks. And there it is.
So nice.
Yeah. Pretty great. And there's a picture of it. Let's see if I can bring us back into view here. Oh, there we are. So all of these wonderful people that donated to the campaign got their names on bricks, which went around the central fire pit, and it's so nice to see. And in the break room, we had this prompt was on the whiteboard, special notes for our VIP guests this weekend. It was great to see all of the messages from the bottom of all of our hearts here. This place could not operate without all your love and support and your kind donations. It really takes a community to keep this place alive, and we thank you so much for your support.
Look out for a very special introduction. New resident alert. New resident alert. Our sanctuary family has grown. Our monthly donors make it all possible. Without you, we couldn't continue. Esther's mission, love lives here thanks to you. New resident alert. New resident
There's a new resident alert. If you didn't get the message, in that little video, there's new residents.
Right.
Oh.
No, just joking.
New residents, and for monthly donors, you'll be receiving a special update about who we were able to rescue thanks to you. So keep your eyes to your mailbox. All right, we're gonna do resident
lots of resident updates. It's been
All
a
right.
crazy busy
Let's
week.
go Escalade.
So we're starting with Escalade. If you tuned into Barnside chat last week, we would have shown, I think, the same video here. He was super lame, super sore, not walking really well. He had this crack that had blown out. The farrier's been here at least 2 or 3 times in the past few weeks looking at him. Our vet's aware. He's been increased pain meds. He's been on stall rest for a few days just to see if that would also help. Being off pasture, that has helped tremendously. His new pain meds have helped tremendously. He's walking really, really well as of this morning.
Amazing.
So we're going to start weaning him down from the butte that he's on and start to kind of see how he does with that. Maybe putting back on pasture in a few days to kind of ease him back into that lifestyle. The farrier will be back in another few weeks to keep an eye on that, but it seems like hopefully he's past the worst part of it. It's not fun.
There's Kevin and Bailey bringing in also BJ, because wherever Escalade goes, BJ has to go, and wherever BJ goes, Escalade has to go.
Cannot be separated.
No way. They kind of they're a package deal, these two. anybody that knows them knows that where one is, the other one certainly has to be, or there is chaos and panic and hell to pay if they are not together. And it becomes dangerous for their own health when they're apart because they're looking and searching for each other and trying to jump fences and all sorts of things. So wherever one goes, the other one goes, including the hospital. That the plan is, if anybody has to go to the hospital, that they are certainly both going. We'll be needing 2 rooms with a door in between them so they could see each other and don't get worried. So here they are being brought in. It was hot this week.
Yes.
It was hot. So it was also...
We're not getting much of a break from the heat. So I see people in the comments saying, even in England, muggy England, like, it's been brutal.
Somebody found a handful of teeth.
Always Nicole. Nicole is the teeth finding
Expert.
expert.
Nicole is the tooth fairy.
These were out in the feed area of Malcolm's herd, and this is a set of molars. And we don't know who they're from, and we won't be able to check unless we, you can't just open a pig mouth. Their molars are way, way, way back there, so you can't really get in there safely without sedation, and we don't want to sedate anybody for no reason. And the fact that they came out is maybe a good thing if they weren't, healthy and whatnot. So adding to our collection. We know Ray's had dental issues, but they're all around the same age, and that's when they start to get issues like that. So
yeah, we do have an aging population. So we'll be smelling everybody's breath. I guess
that's how we knew Ray had issues to begin with. It was a bad breath and also not chewing his hay thoroughly enough. It was difficult for him to chew hay, so he's had a bunch of teeth out in the last few months.
Do you see this photo? I forgot to ask if I can show it. This one?
I don't know what that is.
Well, let's put it back. What is that?
Oh,
what is that? Some sort of like, and it's being measured.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like vomit or a worm.
Is that
a tapeworm?
Diablo? Diablo's having GI issues. It does look really similar to what Nicole found on Saturday, and we found some more. We're not sure if it's worm or intestinal lining. There's some really major issues going on in that herd.
That's what that is. Because when I look at it close up, I was like, is that a worm? Is that a tapeworm? What in the world?
Tapeworms are like white and they fall apart really easy, but what we're finding is a bit different than that. TMI, but like super gross.
All right, here's some more gross stuff.
Oxana.
Did
I get it?
I think so.
Yes, that's Oxana.
Was this just found the other day?
Yes.
Oh, when she got lifted at the donor open house?
No, she had it before then. Okay. So I think this was discovered probably on Friday then, because the event was Saturday and she was getting cleaned after that. That's a common place for pigs to bite each other, like at mealtime, right there on the back of the leg is just kind of like a get away from my bowl. But
that's where all my bites are.
Yeah. But pigs have a really strong PSI, like how if you ever see them eat a watermelon, like crush their jaws really strong. That could lead to injuries like that, and it's healing up really well. So that was like the initial ouchie wound, like fresh wound picture, and this morning is like it's like 50% healed back. And
PSI is pigs squeezing intentionally.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know what that acronym stands for. We had on the open house, I forgot to mention that there was about 50 people here, and we had this welcoming hors d'oeuvre and cocktail hour, and then we went on a tour of the property. We got to see the new facilities, and then Andrea's team got to demonstrate. Why don't you go ahead and tell them what I'm going to tell them?
We got to demonstrate our very fabulous pig shoot. Oksana went in for a hoof trim. She had a front right lateral, which is the outside claw crack that we've been kind of chipping away at. You have to kind of wait until those things grow out normally, so you kind of work on them as they go. It's usually about 8 months, and hers had grown out. We finished up cleaning that up. We showed everybody how she lifted, and she's always very eager to go in for some reason that we don't understand.
It's peanut butter related for sure.
Yeah, and she goes in, she gets treat. She does not panic in there like some of the other pigs. She loads really easy, so she walked right in. Everybody got to see her up in the air with her beautiful little feet dangling, and we worked on those feet and released her, and she got her wound cleaned by Nicole.
Yeah, that's just a small one. Yeah. I mean,
for pig skin is very thick. Like on a human, you'd probably go to the hospital and get stitches for that.
Yeah.
For pigs, I know the healing time on that's like 4 days until it's sealed up.
Yeah, I always go like, how far can you stick your finger in it? And I'm like, if you can go past this first notch on my finger, I'm like, okay, we should involve
for a goat. Not even
different.
a fraction of that. Not even a fingernail.
It's like a glove, like goat skin.
We had that with, I don't know if this is part of your updates, but Janie yesterday was doing some play fighting with Zoe. Zoe took it too far very quickly, rammed her side. It was that really thin tissue, paper thin skin and pulled, and now she's having some wound management. So there's actually a lot happening right now with animal care.
Oh,
give you some more updates. Yeah, don't show that again.
What's this one? Look at this. That's an ear. It's like some sort of like a blob in an ear.
Got a wound that's got a bit of crust in it. I don't know what that one is.
I don't know. Whenever I look at the photos that everybody's taken, sometimes I'm absolutely horrified. Then other times I'm like, what in the world is that?
What you're going to see on the caregiver shared device. Everything we document and we put in our database and we share with our vets and make sure.
Here's Mr. Diablo and George out and about playing.
Cute. That's before Diablo got sick a few days ago.
Yeah, he's not feeling so hot, right? Yeah, he's not feeling so hot.
So Diablo's update is he's feeling quite unwell, and there's been something going on in that herd where they've all had turns being sick recently, and it's been GI related. So he's needing a lot of extra attention. He's needing kaopectate, something you would take at the pharmacy every few hours. Bum cleaning because he's having diarrhea, internal temp. So his fever's finally gone down. He was put on antibiotics pretty much right away. All of the things. So he's needing a lot of attention right now.
It sounds like a Pepto-Bismol commercial.
Yes.
Yeah, all of the symptoms.
All of it.
All right, so we got some facilities updates to get in here. Oh, there we are. Memorial Trail. So the trail was cut in, and the stones have made their way down the hill, and they're being placed out and around. Now, Memorial Trail is where, let me put this there it is. Yeah.
Ooh.
So each number represents a resident that passed away, and that's where their stone is going to go. And the challenge of designing Memorial Trail was to encompass some sort of a flow walk around for all of the past residents at the old place, and then once they cross over to the new place, that it allows space for the rest of the residents that are in our care, and past Denver, who was buried on the property. So Denver is number 82 on the top left. So getting to 82, 83, 84, and then the next one, 85, 86, those are residents that future space. And in that green space on the left-hand side of your screen, that's going to be the burial grounds. So anyways, that's the update on Memorial Trail. It's time for the weather. I can't figure out how to get us back. Oh, click on us.
Nope.
There we are. Click on us. It's time for the Sanctuary Weather Report.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Hot, muggy, hot summer.
It was a full moon. Check out the full moon above the coop.
That's really cool.
That's what I said. Oh.
Yeah, things are usually more active. I mean, what day was that? Because like there's been injuries and activities and like all kinds of things happening recently, and sometimes that does affect it.
It absolutely has an effect on it.
The activity level and more risk of injury, like Zoe playing with Jeannie that ended up in a little wound.
Gravitational pull on the earth is a little bit greater during the full moons.
25 on Friday. That is such a relief.
It's really warm. Here's a map. You can see that blue outline. That's not a flood. That is the smoke. That is we are in a smoke warning right now.
How hazy it is outside.
Yeah, it's there's an air quality statement that was put out by Environment Canada, and smoke is causing or expected to cause poor air quality and reduced visibility. Smoke from forest fires over northern Ontario have moved into the area, causing the air quality to deteriorate. The poor air quality may persist through the day and possibly into tomorrow for some other areas. So I remember at the old property when we had some really smoky days, like the smoke was coming into the barn.
Yeah, we couldn't breathe outside without masks. It was for like 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Was it last summer or the summer before?
I think it was 2 years ago.
And like even seeing in front of you, like how cloudy everything was and smoky and hazy and not great. We were even thinking, do we put air purifiers in the resident areas? It went away pretty quickly, like 2 days, but
we couldn't order an air purifier. Actually, like all of those, like the local rental companies didn't even have them because everybody had snatched them up. But it's something to think about. This is something that has been bringing smiles to my face. It's very difficult to see. It's very, very difficult to see, but this is showing you the lightning bugs. So you'll see little twinkle fairy lights just sort of like scattering around. And they are outrageously magical this time of year, especially with the the humidity they're really up. And so I was cutting grass the other night, and I was just surrounded by them. And some were hitting me, and some, that wasn't the magical part, but just looking and just seeing like literally a million of these twinkling lights all around us. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to experience the lightning bugs. You certainly live over in a corner where There's very active.
Yeah, one got inside, and I had to take him out.
Yeah, that happens, right? They give themselves away at night. I use my cell phone and put the flashlight and tap Morse code out for them or something. The way that how fast they light themselves is a different species. So ones that go super fast, like there's different species. It's not just one. So
you're into lightning bugs.
Yeah.
Fireflies. For fireflies.
Yeah, fireflies.
Are they called fireflies?
Yeah. Lightning
bugs.
Yeah, lightning bug, fireflies.
I'm into spiders.
Yeah, you like spiders.
I like jumping spiders specifically.
I have seen a lot of jumping spiders on this property.
Pretty obsessed.
They're pretty fluffy.
Yeah, and they're all different sizes. Yeah, I remember one of our volunteers, she came in and I showed her and she'd never seen one before.
And they get they're
and they're very friendly. They interact.
Yeah, they're you're right. They're very interested in what you're up to.
They're always looking. Anyways, bug update.
That was our bug update. It's time for the Magic Rainbow Bag. If you have a question that you would like answered in today's Magic Rainbow Bag, or maybe next week's Magic Bag, all you have to do is put a comment below or email Andrea.
I have a few more that came in if we have time, but I don't know if we do.
Sure.
But I'll pull them up just in case.
Yeah, I think we do.
I didn't get them in a chance.
No, you're good. Let's see. How do I apply to become Jeannie's personal scratcher?
Come on over.
Yeah, you go to the website.
Snack feeder.
That should be your title next week. Snack feeder. Or snack inventory specialist.
Yeah. Lots of Fig Newtons. Peanut butter.
So how do you become Jeannie's personal scratcher? Well, if you want to volunteer here at the farm, you would email info@happilyeverester.ca. But I gather this was kind of like a funny comment, like that you really want to become Jeannie's.
But you can.
You can.
Cheryl was serious.
Yeah. We have lots of volunteer opportunities, and then we also have some volunteer work days where if you just want to come and scout it out and see what it's all about, you can come volunteer for one day. If you're looking for a longer term commitment, you can volunteer every single week here. But yeah, Jeannie needs a personal back scratcher for sure.
Personal assistant.
Next question.
Yes, Linda. I never knew I loved chicken sound/singing until I began following Heath years ago. How is Richard doing these days? First of all, chicken sounds are incredible, and the longer you spend with them, especially if you become a volunteer, the more you will know what they're saying. They have specific calls for, there's an aerial predator versus like, I'm excited for food versus like, I'm kind of weirded out, and the rest of them really pick up on that. So if you spend time with them and see how they interact with each other and their surroundings, you can learn their language and like literally the different words they use. And then what was the question? How was Richard?
Oh, okay.
Richard's fabulous.
You got chicken bewizzled.
Yeah, that happens very easily for me. Richard just turned 10 in May. He was born in May 2015. Arrived here in August 2015. So he's coming up to his 10-year rescue anniversary as well next month. He's perfect. He's losing his vision in one of his eyes, kind of similar to how Florence could be Merrick's. We're not entirely sure, but he's doing well.
Does he get an eye patch?
Maybe he should have an eye patch. He's doing well. Like sometimes it takes an extra second because chicken's one eye sees far away really well and one eye sees close up really well. So I'm not sure which one it is for him, but it takes him an extra second. I think it's for close up. I remember handing him a snack and it took him an extra second to figure out what's going on. But yeah, he's loving life. He's the head rooster in that flock, and
he's our head French separatist.
Yeah, Richard.
Yeah, that's right.
Richard.
Okay.
I have a few, and I think we already answered this. But this is from Mary House Escalade, although I'm sure he's already on your agenda. You are correct. We chatted about Escalade, but if you missed it at the beginning, he's actually improved dramatically the last few days on his new meds and stall rest. So that's great news for him. Cheryl, what an amazing pond. I can't tell, but do you have netting/fencing that goes all the way up so they don't fly out or so that no one comes in?
Yeah, there's netting that goes all the way up to the trusses of the roof to keep out the wild birds mostly. I don't suspect any of our ducks are going to ever be able to fly up that high.
Especially the bigger guys.
Yeah, the bigger guys, they're pretty much grounded. And the other guys, there's not enough room in there for them to get that much lift. And if they did, the netting is there to provide safety. A safety net does exist.
Yeah, one of the first things we took into consideration, knowing that birds fly into the arena.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Brooke says, "Good morning, Pouty. How are you doing with the new friends? Fantastic. Everybody's calmed down." I find that he's spending more time with Pepper these days. I feel like every time they were kind of not enemies at the beginning.
You're right.
But they were like keeping their distance, and they actually fought on integration, whereas Alfie and Pepper were just like obsessed with each other. Alfie was obsessed with Pouty, and Pouty was acting cool. And I find that
Can
every
you
time I
blame
go,
him?
he's like, yeah, whatever, whatever. Yeah, I find that him and Pepper are spending more time that I've seen. And that was was there one more? I have one more. Linda kind of looks like Pouty was shedding a tear. Sometimes they have weepy eyes for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, bugs touching their eyes, maybe overactive tear ducts. I believe that actually Pouty, his name was derived from him constantly crying, and he has a pouty face.
Yeah, and he's got kind of that little bit of fat deposit, and that's what we had looked out at the one time because it's on both eyes, and that might cause a bit of pressure on his tear ducts. He's a little chunky, and he has a little bit of fat there. I don't know how else to explain it.
No, you heard it first. Yeah, so that concludes. There's no more questions. No more questions.
No, there was just you said it, but then I can't show them on the screen, so we'll save those for next week.
All right. So if you have a question you'd like answered in next week's Rainbow,
want to answer them.
You want to touch the screen, don't you?
But I'll see. So I'm standing back further.
Here's you said it. You can give me what you have for next week.
Yes.
You want to do it?
Okay, this is Sammy. Sammy always smiles. He reminds me of another Heath's legend, Lenny. What a great he was down here. Yeah, he reminds me of Lenny a lot.
He's got the big Lenny smile, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Big white pig.
Yeah.
Big Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Lenny had kind of floppy ears, but I think Sammy's is going to get some gravity that's going to help it.
Yeah, the cartilage in there tends to kind of get floppy over time, especially at that age. And he's, what, 7? Mm-hmm. How old are the piglets this year?
8?
No.
7.
Math. I don't remember.
Here's the next. You said it. Happy Canada Day. Summer Sparkle Donut Tree Day. This is great news and really quite amazing. Oh, about the reaching the goal. We'll have to get Alfie and Pepper into the celebrations. Yeah, it was their first donut party.
Yeah. I didn't know what to expect.
I do not know what to expect either. But yeah, we reached the summer sparkle goal. I imagine Elsie and Pepper are a bit stunned by the fun and excitement. Geez, guys, have you ever thought the big green ball was a bit of a surprise? Trust me, the ride at Heath's is a fun one with all the treats around almost every corner. Oh yeah, we try to tap off on some enrichment for the residents and also for the residents' family. You at home that are watching, we try to come up with ideas that will resonate with you and that you'll want to partake in. So yeah, thank you very much for anybody that partook in the Summer Sparkle campaign. You want to do this one? Go for it.
Okay. And never knew a chicken remembered faces. They remember, what did I say in that post? I don't remember.
It's
a lot.
1 to 200.
Yeah, a lot.
Like it's hundreds.
Yeah. Human faces and each other.
Yeah.
They're really good at that. Claudia looks like she hasn't missed a meal. Oh yeah, she was a bit thick there. Y'all do a great job keeping
thick jokes. First Pouty and now Claudia.
She's a bit rotund. Thank you for your comment.
Oh no, here's another one.
Oh.
Thanks, wonderful people, for all of the kindness and love you extend to those beautiful creatures. You are the best.
Jean Bean.
Oh,
so cute.
Jeannie's one of the original OG residents.
Oh, Jeannie arrived in May 2015.
And I think Jeannie has the most frequently asked question is Jeannie pregnant?
Yep. We got asked that 2 days ago by our farrier. There's always somebody, he's like, hadn't seen her before. He was in love. He's like, I love that goat. But he's like, is she pregnant?
Non-stop pregnancy questions. I know. How rough. Poor Jeannie. She's like, oh no, not another pregnancy.
Give her like a room and bra to help hold that
that's
up.
a good idea.
Yeah, like we did the crop bra for Ashley.
Yeah,
just a lot of weight. But she gets osteopathy, and it works on her hips because that's a lot of weight for her hips.
She does so well, though, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's on the list for tomorrow.
Here we are. Last you said it. Brindle, dear, you don't know how blessed you were to have been born at Heath's with love, compassion, and kindness. You are a handsome sweetheart and don't know if you are a mama's boy. You are just being a good son. Yeah, he's being a good son. No. Yeah, he's the good son. That was Brindle putting the run on Tammy. That was during the donut party, and it just kills me how I love the hierarchy. I love how they're not even touching each other.
No, there's an open mouth, and she's a bit overreactive with that stuff.
Oh, Tammy, don't let her gaslight you. Your feelings are your feelings. No, it is funny though. Like they definitely have a reaction that
Yep.
seems a lot larger
Especially
than.
with the voice. It sounds like, oh my gosh, what just happened? It's like, oh, she just ran away. Like, they're fine.
I found if you heard voices, it was generally okay. But if you don't hear voices, it's like a silent fight. Like the fight's like
Yeah.
a real fight.
Coming across it, we've done that a few times, coming across a silent fight on integration, you don't know what's happening, and it's just like a bit of breathing or something. You're like, oh no.
Yeah, yeah. We did it. We made it to the end of today's program, and we want to thank you all for joining us. And my gosh, we've got some new residents to tell you about. So if you're not a monthly donor, please go and sign up to be a monthly donor right away. No donation amount is too small, and we're going to get these updates to you as soon as we can. And it's going to be soon because we need to get working on these. They're in quarantine.
Yes.
They
They
are in quarantine. We have lots to share with you about their arrival. We've got videos to share as well. Our organization thrives on the dedication and compassion of people just like you. Your engagement with our mission, it's not just meaningful, it is absolutely crucial. This place, our residents call home, depends on the unwavering support of our incredible community. Thank you so much for joining in today's Barnside Chat. My name is Derek.
My name's Andrea.
And we'll see you. You're going to see Andrea tomorrow on
Bear Care
Bear
Corner.
Care. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.